This is the city of Absalom, the city at the center of the world. Absalom is celebrating the Radiant Festival, a 3-month festival of epic proportions held once every 100 years. The celebration attracts all types: tourists, performers, merchants, inventors, as well as unsavory types, petty thieves, gangs, cults, and criminal enterprises. That's where we come in. We protect and serve. We are the Agents of Edgewatch.
Hey everyone, welcome to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. I'm your GM and host, Stephen Glicker, and in this week's episode, our PCs continue their exploration of the Dungeon of Death, and Bob Markee returns as Sharky the Mimic. So one thing I wanted to mention is that this is our 300th episode, aka podcast, if you add them all up, and that is a lot of podcasts. I can't even believe we got to 300. That is nuts. And there's no sign of slowing down. In fact, by the time we finish 3-Ring Adventure and Agents of Edgewatch, we'll probably be well into the 500s, if not the 600s. So make sure you strap in for the long haul. So one thing I wanted to mention today is the illusion of choice, and the fact that this adventure was written in such a way that they were expected, the PCs, to be level 4 when they encountered the basement, and it really was way too hard for them to go down here. And you know, these pre-written adventures are often written in such a way that you're expected to do things in a certain order. For example, the PCs were expected to go to level 1, then level 2, then level up and become level 4, that's a lot of level, and then go to the basement and finish the adventure. But what happens if they were level 3 and they tried to encounter the basement? Well, they probably would have gotten their ass kicked, if not killed outright, because it's pretty hard down here. And you know what? I was thinking about this. How do you handle this as a GM? There's a lot of ways to do this. Like, what happens if the PCs go in, quote, the wrong order? Now, I know this is something that can rub PCs the wrong way. I've seen a lot of people say, oh, I don't like when I'm being railroaded. I don't like when I don't have choice. Well, get over it. I hate to break it to you. Every single PC in the history of GMing has the illusion of choice. The GM completely controls everything. They can make you do anything, go anywhere, do whatever they want. They control the story. And a really good GM just makes it sound and feel that you, the PC, are actually in control. But I hate to break it to you, you really aren't. Not really. The only thing you're in control of is your actions of your PC during combat, but the overarching story, a GM, especially a good one, can make it go in any direction without the PCs even knowing. Anyhow, with that being said, if you're going to buy a pre-written adventure, you have to assume that they're going to make it go in a certain order. The only exception to this rule is Kingmaker. Kingmaker is infamously famous for allowing PCs, because it's built like on a hexagon grid, to go in almost any order they want and have tons of mini little side adventures. Now, I have to tell you something. I tried out Kingmaker with the same group, and I thought it was going to be awesome. We were all really excited to give it a try, and we never finished it. In fact, we didn't like Kingmaker at all. And I found out a lot about myself when I played Kingmaker, because Kingmaker was like reading 40 short stories. It was lots of little mini adventures that were loosely connected, and yeah, there was an overarching plot, but I did not like that. I didn't like all these itty-bitty, teeny-tiny little stories. I thought it was disconnected, disjointed, and not a lot of fun. And now I think about it, after I've been playing for so long, I've learned that the stories I like are the long, epic campaigns, aka adventure paths. If we think about it this way, you have Kingmaker and Pathfinder and Starfinder Society, which are basically tons of little short stories interconnected to each other very loosely. It's like getting an anthology of short stories. An adventure is like reading a book. It's one large book, a very large adventure that's standalone. And then you have adventure paths, which are like an epic series. A Lord of the Rings, or George R. R. Martin, or Brandon Sanderson. It's a series of novels that are all connected that make one gigantic story. And I have learned that I really enjoy that type of story. I like the long, epic adventure path novels, where it's one gigantic story, interconnected, where your characters grow. They go from level 1 to level 20, and you continuously explore this story. But if you're going to be adventuring in that manner, you're going to have to give a few caveats to the people who write the adventures, which means that, hey, guess what? They're kind of linear, that you're going to have to go in a certain order. And the adventure writers have to assume a couple of things, such as, okay, you're going to be level 4 when you do this area, and you're going to be level 3 when you do that area. Now, of course, a GM could adjust that on the fly if they go in a different order. You could try to make the basement easier if they went in the wrong order, or you can make level 2 a lot harder, things like that. But you know what? The way I handle it is I actually get really quiet. I've noticed that. If people are starting to do things that are, quote, incorrect, or in the, quote, wrong order, I just get really quiet because I just want to hear what the PCs are going to do, and I listen to them and let them figure it out. And I don't know if they can tell, but usually that means when I'm really quiet is, hey guys, you're doing the wrong thing, or figure this out. And sure enough, when they got into the basement, and if you remember that episode, I was pretty quiet, especially for me because I don't shut up. I was just sitting there listening and listening and listening. And they just, after been playing this game for so long, they just knew. They knew the meta. They had a feeling like, you know what? This basement feels wrong. It feels like we are way under leveled. Now, there's lots of ways to handle this as a GM. One way is you try to give them an encounter that doesn't necessarily kill them. Or you give an illusion of things that are in other rooms that are just much higher level than they are, and they realize, you know what, let's level up before we come down here. In retrospect, what I probably would have done is I probably would have had Roslo have a key to the basement and just had the basement locked, so they would have had to find Roslo, get the key, and then go down to the basement. That's called gating. That's where you gate the content, so you can't actually get to the next level of content unless you go through a specific gate. And I didn't do that. In retrospect, I just, I ran it as written. And the way it's written is that once you find the secret entrance to the basement, you can go down there and do whatever you want. But luckily, these guys have played this game long enough. They know how this works. They have a feeling like, you know what, I think we're too low level, and I didn't have to say anything. But you know what I probably would have? I probably would have just broken the illusion and just said, hey guys, let me warn you, you're too low level. Like, go back up to the second level, finish that up, and then you can come level 4, and then go to the basement. And I think they would have been fine with that. They know what they've gotten themselves into. If you're going to do an adventure path, you know that this is a pre-written story. You know that you are, quote, expected to go in a certain order and to hit certain milestones if you want the story to continue. And as a player, you need to understand what you're getting yourself into. So if you're going to be playing an adventure path, you can't be all freaked out when people feel like, oh no, they're railroading me. The answer is, yeah, you're an adventure path. Of course you're getting railroaded. That's what you signed up for. You signed up for a very complex, interlaced story, which forces you as the PC to go through hoops to tell that story. If you want something that can go in any direction that is completely organic, then have a GM that runs a homebrew campaign, and they just make it up as they go along. That's a whole other topic, okay? That's a whole other subject that I can get into. But I actually don't do those. I do the pre-written campaigns. I enjoy those. I find them a lot of fun. I also find them a lot easier to set up and run, especially in the online world, because it's a lot easier when you're online to have everything set up ahead of time. Obviously, if you're doing something on the fly, it's much harder and takes a lot longer if you're doing it online. So pre-written adventures are really well suited for the world of online Dungeons & Dragons and Pathfinder. Anyhow, that's what I wanted to talk about. as the difference between pre-written adventures versus organic adventures, short adventures versus long adventures, and the illusion of choice, and knowing as a PC what you signed yourself up to when you choose a certain type of adventure, and what you should expect from both the GM and the authors of the adventure, and realize that you are following a preset story, and there are certain caveats and expectations from you as the player as well as the GM. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's show notes. Super fast show notes. I look outside, it's getting warm out. That means I'm going to finally get to go outside and do things. I'm really excited. The RPG Superstar, we just finished up the last write-up for the last monster. That means I can put in the artwork asset orders for every single monster. I only have about 20% of the monsters left to do. So we're almost done with the artwork. I figure in about another 6 weeks, all the artwork for all the monsters should be done. Very exciting. We're starting to look at printers. We're going to start doing the layout of the book very soon. So it is moving along. Also, don't forget, if you want to listen to the show early or listen to us live, just become a Patreon for $5. You can get the show early and listen to us every single week. Record the show. I warn you, Agents of Edgewatch, we are so far into book 2. I think we might finish book 2 before book 1 is even completed as a podcast, because those guys are so fast. They are flying through book 2. It is ridiculous how fast they are in that crazy book. Anyhow, if you want to listen to that, just join as a Patreon and you can listen to Agents of Edgewatch. You can listen to Three Ring Circus as well. By the way, Circus is very close. They're the other way around. The actual adventure itself, what you're listening to in the podcast, is not that far behind where they are in the live show, because we haven't recorded in several weeks. So we're getting dangerously close to catching the podcast up to the live show. So if you want to listen to that one, you can listen to, you can listen to both. So just join $5, patreon.rollforcombat.com. And of course, make sure you check out the Discord channel, discord.rollforcombat.com. You can check out spoilers, you can talk to us, you can play games. It's a lot of fun. Anyhow, with that, let's get to this week's episode. Yeah, you are able to unlock the door with Roslow's keys, which you took. Click!
Dougie, well, he's going to press to digitate, and he's going to try to pretend that he's picking the lock, and he's going to go, click! Oh, I got it!
John Statz is playing Cadet Dougie McDougal, a human ruffian rogue.
And the door opens.
You really go through a lot of trouble to make it look like you actually know what you're doing. A long wooden workbench along the north wall, in the western portion of this room, right in front of you, is crowded with books, scrolls, small bottles, and the skull of some predator, and is watched over by a human skeleton on a wire stand. To the east, you see 2 open iron-barred cages, collectively containing 3 slumped and decaying human corpses.
Ugh, no one's ever alive.
So there's the skeleton, here's the shelving, and here is the, looks like, cells of some sort.
Alright.
There are iron-barred cages.
I'm checking for traps as I walk.
3 dead people in there, humanoid.
Alright, so an amorphous mass has got to do what an amorphous mass has got to do. I'll clean up the room. Just bring the bodies over.
Ugh.
Well, they're probably evidence.
Chris Beamer is playing Lo Mang, an orc tiefling monk of the Crane style.
Yeah, well...
So what's an evidence?
These...
You can't still be hungry.
Yeah.
What's this table that I'm in front of? Is there anything interesting?
Jason McDonald is playing Basil Blackfeather, a Tengu empiricist investigator.
There is a lot on these desks.
The desks. Scrolls. I'll let you guys do all that before I move into this room.
there's a lot of stuff on the desk. And Dougie sees a door leading to the south. All the way
I'm
to
just
the
scanning
side.
that room for traps. I'm getting paranoid.
Looking around, you
That's
don't really
all I'm doing.
Yeah, let me see. You don't see anything. There's bottles on the counter. There's tomes, books. There's a lot, man. There's a lot of stuff.
Maybe let's leave this till after the next fight when we have a lot of time to kill while we're healing up anyway.
Seth Lipton is playing Gomez, a goblin elementalist sorcerer.
Well, I mean, there's intel here. We're looking for clues, though.
It's up to you.
We might have.
Like that might help us in the next encounter.
I think so. Yeah, we're on.
All right, sure. Let's look.
Let's do
All right.
at least a quick
All right,
scan
let's
of what we got. Yeah.
This is the one time we've played where we're not under the gun for the
I guess
time.
that's true. I guess
I
that's true.
love it. Let's just
Yeah, that's
let's
true. All right,
saunter.
yeah.
Let's
yeah,
explore.
Exactly. We'll luxuriate. We'll dawdle. We're gonna dawdle. We'll dawdle over the notes.
Yes, I'm going to be in dawdle mode.
We'll peruse. We will not skim. We will peruse.
Well, if you guys have some time, could one of you teach me to read while we're here?
That wouldn't be me.
That would be Gomez.
I'll try. Sure.
I have below average intelligence.
Below
Excellent,
average.
thanks. I've always been confused about that stuff.
I'm an actual orc.
Wait, I want to see something. I'm just looking up the intelligence score of Mimic. Let's see. The Mimic is stronger than Lomang, has more
Oh, nice.
constitution than
We
Lomang,
got a new pecking order, it looks like.
smarter than Lomang.
Yeah, that's right.
Not wiser, though.
What about charisma?
Wait, I'm looking at here. Lomang has better dex,
Higher athletics.
better. Let's see. Okay, you're tied in you're tied in strength. Lomang has better dex. Sharky has a better con, better intelligence, the same wisdom, and better charisma.
Oh, better charisma. That's better.
Well,
Wow.
Wow.
I really want Sharky to be an absolute E rating expert on furniture and interior design because
Well-
he's a mimic. He just
Yeah.
knows he knows encyclopedic knowledge of different styles of furniture and when things were popularized.
I have 3 skill points in knowledge Edwardian furniture.
I would not go with those curtains in this room.
That's right. Well,
Well, let's see. They actually have, they have dwelling lore, but only where it's from. So if you want to know anything about pirate furniture, Sharky's your man because he was in the nautical themed room for the shackles. So while he was in that room all that time, he can make pirate chests, anchors,
well, when you say make, I can be pirate chests.
true.
Anchors.
Become.
Yeah,
Make one
become.
with.
You should write a coffee table book about coffee table.
Oh yes,
Yes. And you know how I'm going to write it? I'm going to actually have it on me while I'm a coffee table.
Right.
Damn,
Damn.
that is an encounter, boy.
Wow.
That is great.
He says something like, "Hey, check out that chest." Sharky's gonna go, "Oh dear boy, that is an altered vintage trunk from Alcott Cove, my man. That is no chest."
Yes, exactly. Of course. That's quite correct. And I'll simply, display you the differences between them visually.
So while you are all having a jaunty laugh about furniture and furniture-related items, Basil is trying to concentrate. He's like, "Shh, can you keep it down? I'm trying to learn here."
Idiots with your freaking furniture.
Chatter, chatter, chatter.
He's like, man, what I would give for a learning library.
Like little kids running around.
Seriously, yeah, there's spell components all over the place. You're quickly flipping through the books. There are tomes and treatises, yeah, on necromantic lore, and you're just like, there's a lot of stuff on necromancy. However, he does notice and lights up when Basil pulls out a spell book. And then
Gimme.
another spell book and glass orb. However, that spell book is clearly labeled with the owner's name Cabanellis.
Oh.
So
If he stops being crazy, we probably have to give that back to him.
Yeah, you know for a fact. And then you believe the orb also, it's actually etched on the orb, his name. So you're like, oh, these are probably his spellbook and bounded items.
Well, we'll take those because maybe those will get him to trust us whenever he does wake up.
Well, he was brought back to the station.
Oh,
house.
right, we took him back. Sorry,
Yeah,
I forgot. We
so
took him back during cleanup.
You have to bring it back. That's his. Like, you know for a
I
fact
know.
those are not his.
What's the other spellbook got?
That one looks like that belongs to one Mr. Pratchett himself, Hendred Pratchett, in his spellbook.
As a studying wizard, can I take a look and see what he's got to see what we might be going up against?
Yep.
Wink, wink.
You start to flip through it, and it is packed, and you realize, oh shit, this guy knows every spell known to mankind. There are, let's see, how does it work when you read spells? Let me just look that up. Do you know how it works, Jason? Like how it works for reading spells out from someone's spellbook, or just, I think if you flip through it, you just read them?
Do you use the spellbook?
I'm a wizard, so I should have...
Oh, you are a wizard.
That's basic Wizard 101.
Yeah.
Probably have to check each spell to see if you know it. That's about it.
Wait, I found it. Hold on.
I do think there's some sort of wrinkle there for reading some other wizard spellbook.
I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but you quickly roll through it and you count at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 15 spells in here. They're all necromantic. So you believe there's things in here like
Animate dead.
some of the spells that you already know. I think you know like light. Like list some of the spells that you know. You see shield in there. You're like, okay, I recognize shield. You recognize...
Are there any that are literally illegal black magic?
No, that does not exist in this game.
Alright.
Not to that extent.
Well, certainly we should take this with us so he doesn't have access
Okay.
to it. Because if he somehow gets away, then he doesn't have his... as a wizard, I would know that he doesn't have his spellbook. He theoretically can't relearn his spells. That makes him less dangerous.
And he also knows, as a wizard, I could learn these spells on the side.
I was going to get there eventually. There's rules about evidence and such that would have to be satisfied, but...
You also find a lot of notes from Pratchett, and you also find some scrolls, and these you actually do recognize from Absalom's Black Market, Gomez. Dun dun dun. And let's see. You look at the scrolls, and one appears to be Gentle Repose, and the other one is Bind Undead.
Ooh.
And you find lots of writings, and that's going to take a while for you to go through. It looks like there's notes here. The only thing you do note very quickly is you see some notes revealing, and this is like right on top of the desk, he's musing on the psychic bond between twins, and he's trying to figure out and learn about to retain that bond after death. And he sees like he's sketching out a half-finished formula, indicating that he's designed some sort of necromantic experiment involving twin children to experiment their bonds after he kills them and they're dead.
Wow. Yeah.
Oh no.
That's pretty...
The Sakta family, a family of Jalmari tourists consisting of mother and father, Vindi and Sudar, and their 8-year-old twins, Bashir and Nita.
Are they victims?
I was thinking the ones we just fought up in the turret.
Well, this is those missing people were very recent, and the dates are matching up to the notes and the missing persons.
Oh.
They're right after one another. Probably not a coincidence.
Wow. This is a ARC episode.
Honestly, I'm really worried about all this. In my family, we're all twins.
Oh no! All the mimics everywhere worldwide will be affected by this.
Yeah, this is terrifying.
So, I don't know what you want to do. It's going to probably take, you can like sort of stuff all this information into your bag of holding.
Mm-hmm.
And worry about it later. There's a fair amount. I mean, you could easily just throw everything in there if you wanted to and then look at it later. This was you kind of perusing pretty quick.
Let's do that.
While Sharky is turning into different types of furniture, and Lomang and Dougie and Gomez are clapping. Like, ooh, ah. Can you turn into an ottoman? Ooh. How about a footstool? Ooh.
Okay, Steve, just FYI.
Yes.
The scroll is from your school of magic. You can identify it automatically.
Oh, what school of magic do you know?
Be an arcane, since I'm a wizard. Or tradition, I think I meant.
Yeah, tradition. Do you know tradition?
If the spell is a common spell from your spell list, or a spell you know.
Even from a book?
I'm going off of scrolls, but I assume the rules would be the same.
Okay, in that case, I will just give it to Ray of Enfeeblement.
Otherwise, you have to use Identify Magic.
That's fine. You quickly flip through, remembering, hey, wait, I can read this now. Ray of Enfeeblement, True Strike, Chill Touch, Daze, Light, Mage Hand, Prestidigitation, Shield, Disrupt Undead, Disrupting Weapons, Harm, Magic Stone, Stabilize, Putrefy Food and Drink. That's a new one.
Jeez.
And Admonishing Ray. That's also a new one. You're like, ooh, those are uncommon. They are anything from kind of useful, like Light and Mage Hand, to Ray of Enfeeblement, which is pretty bad. The good news is these are all level 1 spells and cantrips. So nothing above level 1 is in this book. That's the good news.
Well, I've got homework then.
That's right.
Yep. All right. Well, if everybody's tucked away, all their stuff is tucked away, Dougie will listen to this door and do his routine of stop, listen, and detect.
While he's listening, what he hears out in the corner is Sharky saying, actually, the difference between an ottoman and a footstool is a little less obvious than you may think. It's not just the upholstery. It has to match an existing piece of furniture to be an ottoman.
Ah.
Cool.
Is that what the feathers are for, Sharky? Are you matching existing pieces?
Well, I mean, there are feather pillows, and there's also feather designs. Look, I can talk about this for some time if you'd like.
Very good.
Why don't you? There could be a lot you can learn about the different... Maybe you can sell your feathers on the side as down.
Roll for Downcraft.
As Dougie starts listening to the door, and Gomez is standing near the, the dead bodies, they rise up and start talking.
Oh, no.
Roll for combat!
Oh, dear.
I'm sorry, bodies in a dungeon stood up?
No! What? Is that...
That never happens.
They're not allowed to do that.
Gomez, what are you doing out there?
Yep.
They're behind bars, though.
Yep.
I thought you guys investigated these bodies. I was under the impression that I was dealing with professionals.
Oh, I thought you were investigating these bodies.
Nope.
We didn't say all clear.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we didn't give it the
It's
clear order.
awful. This is a bad situation. This is exactly what I don't want.
This is a
They
bad
didn't give you
situation.
the hand signal like the Navy SEALs. Waved
Yeah.
You guys were distracted by Sharky and his cool magic.
That's true.
Hey, don't look at me. I offered to clean up the room and eat all the bodies a while ago. I was
Sharky.
told not to.
True.
Offer accepted.
You're right. Sharky, you are right. You are absolutely 100% correct.
Well, you see looks like a body lurch up to life and pop open the door. Hey, it's like Pop Goes the Weasel.
No.
Oh, that door was just there for
Who saw
show.
this? Who saw this happening?
No
I
one.
shouldn't.
Oh, Claw Lomang. 19, a miss. So one action to pop up, one action to push open the door, and one action
To attack.
to... Yeah, well, it didn't really push. He actually moved and the door just opened. It just is easy. And then one action to attack. Basil, there is a white in front of you.
What do you know about whites?
Yeah.
I know
I'm
they
actually
good.
going to do an expeditious inspection as a free action and recall knowledge on it.
Okay, let's see. Religion. Ooh, you don't know that much. You're not doing well. You know they're undead.
It is not the color white. That is a common misconception.
That's it. That's all you know. You know their name
They're
and that they're
kind
undead.
of gray.
Are they related to Betty White?
Not that I'm aware of.
That's it.
All
You know nothing. Unfortunately, today you're hitting well, but your brain's not working very
All right,
well.
well, I'm going to devise a stratagem, and I'm going to stab the white in front of me with my sword cane. Maybe silver is good against them.
I approve that stratagem.
That's not a bad stratagem.
So it's actually a 27.
Well, he gets cover because you're going against a hard corner, but that's okay because you get a 27. You hit, and you do 8 points of damage. And the silver did not appear to do anything extra. Yeah, one more action.
Actually, I think silver's like werewolves and stuff. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'll just attack. Or no, I'll cast shield. I'll put up shield.
Shield on. Oh boy. Here comes the fun. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Here comes another one. Hey, let's attack Lomang. Why not? 22. Did I do that?
That's a hit.
7 points of damage. Okay. What's this called? Drain life. See below. Okay. When the right damages the gain, blah blah. Fortitude save, my friend.
Yeesh.
You feel the life energy draining from you. 20.
There you go.
But I don't, though.
No, you don't. You're like, I am fine. I am fine.
Internal control technique.
This one. Let's see. How does this one go? Pops up, and
Gomez, get out of there.
he's actually going to attack Gomez through the bars, which will give you some cover, which is good. I don't think a 30 is going to matter.
Luckily, the crit wasn't bad at all.
I know. Gomez takes 12 points of damage. Give me a fortitude save, Gomez.
Yes.
What?
That's good.
That is wow. It is just
Crit City.
Crit City. Sharky, you're up. Sharky, you have a movement speed of 10, by the way. You're really slow. You were really far away because you were too busy being furniture.
No, you're all fast. I go at a perfectly normal speed for my kind.
That is true.
Let's not get a little morphist here. I'm just saying.
That's true.
That is perfect. We're morphist.
All right, 5.
We're anthropoid.
Yeah.
Anthropoidist.
Yeah, you can go there. That'd be 2 movements.
Sorry. Yeah, no, I got that. I don't know that I want to be right next to the white.
But you do.
No,
They
I do not.
they look
as a matter of
delicious.
fact.
You're our anchor man.
I don't know. They look a little gangrene-y. I mean, they look like they're rotting.
They actually
I mean, this
are
is,
rotting.
I mean,
Oh,
which don't
that's
get me wrong.
yum,
Actually,
yum.
that adds to a certain level of flavor
Little tang.
in small amounts. When it gets too far, it overwhelms the flavor of the actual meat, and that's a problem. What the hell? All right, I'm gonna stick me to a white.
You're good at aberration.
Sharky's machine. Holy moly!
Holy moly. That's a crit. That's a crit!
Which one are you attacking? Number 1 or number 2?
I'll say number 1 because I'm trying to protect Featherboy.
30 points of damage.
Good
Baboosh.
job, Sharky. Good
Holy
job.
moly!
I might start liking Sharky before this is all over.
And reflex, he's failed. He is now stuck to me.
Oh
That's amazing. This is crazy.
no! Dougie, you're up.
I am going to delay my action
Okay.
after Lomang.
Okay, Lomang, you're up.
Finish that one.
Oh my god, this is really annoying. There's 2 near me.
Yeah, but
Oh,
one's
we're like
really
crowded.
dead.
Very
Really
crowded.
hurt.
All right, I'm attacking the one to the north. Let's do it. Crane Wing.
Crane wing. Number 2. Okay. You hit. 7 points of damage.
Still alive.
The one north of you? Yeah.
Well, it's undamaged. The one next to it has been taken 30.
Yeah, the one, this is the number 1 was taking all the damage. Number 2 was unhit. Well, now it's hit.
Let's hit it again.
Yeah. That's right. Spread the damage all over the place. That's a mess.
Jeez.
But if you did flurry of blows, still takes 8 fort save.
That's right.
Oh, this time
You
it made
made
it
it.
21, so it does not. First time ever, it failed. That's one action. What else you do?
Yeah, and I actually had to spend an action to get into Crane Stance, so I have only one action left, which I'll attack one this time.
Number one.
Oh, you mean the one that I've basically killed?
Oh,
So-
you hit it.
Nice.
You're bravely attacking the one that I already took care of? I'm
Yes.
just checking. Okay, sorry.
It's almost dead. Big piece of a big chunk of it comes flying off.
Well, orcs are known for their bold attack on the most powerful and dangerous. No. Actually, apparently that's not what's going on.
Basil can finish it off.
It's my turn now.
Sluggy's
Okay,
up.
so. Oh,
You can
boy.
kill number 2. Or actually, I don't know.
Is there a way to. Can I stand over the arthropod? And...
No.
No? Okay.
Nope. He's the same size as you.
Yeah, okay. Alright. Boy, I do want to kill number 1 so badly. There's nothing I have that can...
Go into the jail cell.
Can I do that?
Yeah, there's a hole right there.
Do these guys get, And I can hit 1 through
Well,
that?
you can't go through them, actually. They're bad guys. Actually, you can't do that.
Yeah, I was going to say... Okay.
Why don't you just attack number 2? Or number 3. If you
Alright.
attack number 2, you don't have to go
You know what?
anywhere.
I don't have to go anywhere. Okay, I'm going to attack number 2 with a mole. Always a chance that I will crit.
You still do a ton of damage. 13 points of damage. Kaboosh!
Oh, dude, if these guys have more than 30...
Large piece off of him goes flying.
All
there
right.
goes his brain.
Mole attack number 2.
Maul him.
It's like a baseball. You're like, bonk. Hey there.
I
Bada,
really
bada,
want to
bada,
get my
bada,
crit
bada.
in this one.
Swing. Bada, bada, bada.
Jeez.
Strike 1.
And I am going to do my... Oh, jeez, it's a P word. Predict how this thing is going to attack me. Number 2.
Number 2, you're doing your thing. All right.
Yeah.
Prediction. I predict you're like Johnny Carson.
I predict Gomez is in trouble.
Yeah, Gomez is in trouble.
Yeah.
Are you rolling it? You roll it, John.
Oh, I do? Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
You always roll in. I mean, I can roll it for you. I don't really care.
Oh,
27.
nice.
Okay, that's good. You get a +2 to your AC or something. That's number 2.
Is that a crit? No. It's
No.
probably not.
No.
Then, are you sure that's not a crit? That might be a crit. Anyway,
Anyhow, Gomez is up, and I'll look to see if that's a
it's
crit.
+1 or +2. That's all it is. It's +1 normal.
First
All right.
action and second action,
Yes.
I will disrupt undead on number 2.
Number 2.
You don't want to do number 1 to kill it?
Damn. That's a good roll. Let's see.
I had a good feeling about
Before
the
save.
damage. I wanted to maximize damage.
Oh no! That's 12 points of damage. Ah, smoking. I'm melting. You're doing very well, Gomez.
And for my last action, I activate for the second time today my corpse pendant and vanish from the sight of all undead and smell and everything.
Nice.
There you go.
I am invisible. You cannot see me anymore. All right. The white number 1 goes. The one that is stuck to Sharky. He doesn't care. He's just going to attack Lomang.
I like to think of him as part of Sharky now.
Well, Sharky, the Sharky Annex, is attacking Lomang and misses with a 15. Attack again, Claw. Oh no, 23. Give me a fortitude save, Mr. Lomang. That's you, Chris.
Yep. Alright. I'm not happy about that.
Why? It's only going
Ah, there we go.
22. You're
So now I'm immune
fine.
to this for 24 hours. So
Let's see,
Is that how
does
that
it
works?
say that? It
Yeah.
says it will keep doing it until you're dead.
That's 2 doses you've had.
so you turn into a white.
I know. All right, well, that's a critical miss. So it tries to attack you 3 times. It only hits you once. These aren't that powerful. They seem to be... They're taking a ton of damage, but they're not super strong attack-wise. Basil, you are
Alright.
up. What's Sharky doing? Sharky's on top of you, Basil. Get him off.
I'm
Get him
going
off.
to devise a stratagem, and I'm going to attack.
Okay. You get some cover, but... It's okay.
But that's a 28 with the device. Well, the cover balances out my device stratagem, but then I also get flat-footed since he's attached to the.
So it's the same. So it's a 24.
So it's a 26.
No, it's a 24. Well, you
Wait.
you get a +2, but then he gets cover, but then he's flat-footed, so that would give him.
And divine stratagem.
It should be a net +2, I think.
Uh,
Isn't cover -2?
yes.
So cover's -2, device stratagem is +2, flat-footed is +2.
Well, no, -2 to you, not to him. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It's not a crit. It's a hit. It's not a crit.
Ugh.
11 points of damage.
Nice. And it's still.
You know what?
Oh,
It didn't matter. He had 3 hit points left.
okay, thank God.
Yeah, and that's why
okay.
I tagged number 2. I had a feeling like it would be.
But that was 2 actions, so I can't cast a spell.
Nope.
I'm gonna move.
But you can move.
You can feed Sharky.
Give flanking.
Oh,
yes.
there you go. You move next to number 2. You're getting bold. Bold, I tell you.
Fortune favors the bold.
The white. Jack White.
Watch, I'll probably get bit.
Jack White sees so many targets in front of him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Are we going to have a color war? That's number 4. That goes to Dougie. Dougie. Yay, Dougie.
Oh,
29,
man.
29. That will hit
That
you every
is a
time.
hit.
10 points of damage. Give me a fortitude save, Dougie. Fortitude save. You feel that slash sucking out your life force.
This cheerleading squad you've become, Steve.
Oh,
Oopsie.
no. That's a fail at a 15. You got a hero point.
I am.
Be a man. Take it.
Yeah, that's an 8.
I would not take it.
I would not take it.
I'm taking it.
All right. I'm curious to see.
I'm
what
not gonna roll better though. I mean, it's.
Yeah, your rolls are.
Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. I do have a +1 or +2 from my thing. From my.
Well, he still would have hit you.
Oh
still
yeah,
hits
yeah,
you.
that's true.
It
But
doesn't
saving
affect-
throws. It affects saving throws and armor.
Really?
Yes, it's +1. It's +1 unless.
What
I
did you
crit.
roll? A 27?
Um.
You did. The DC is 19, so you did not critically succeed. So you only regularly succeeded. I just checked.
Unless Seth's thing debuff actually lowered his.
Nope.
Anyway, okay, I'm gonna not. No, I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna take it.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Drained 1.
What's that mean?
You lose a level.
That's really bad. You are drained. You take a status penalty to your drain value to constitution-based checks, such as fortitude save. You lose a number of hit points equal to your level, so you're going to lose 4 hit points, and the maximum number of hit points also goes down by 4 until you get rid of this. So you are now drained, and while you are drained, my favorite part is he actually sucks up that energy and drinks a delicious energy.
And he heals.
Yep.
Ugh. Now, do I lose hit points or is just my max lower?
Both.
Okay.
So lose hit points, take off 4 hit points,
All right.
and now he's going to attack you again.
John, not only did you spend your gold, your energy also went down. Just go with a space-based comparison. You'll understand.
Oh no, he hits you again for a 24. That was even at a -5. Give me another fortitude save. Now it's -1 too. It's gonna get harder and harder.
Yeah. All right. Let's see. 14.
Up,
Oh,
drain
no.
2.
All
Let's
right.
use a hero point.
I will use a hero point on this one.
Okay, there you go. You felt
All right.
drain 2 for a second, but it didn't take. And then he's gonna claw you one more time, just because why not?
Oh God.
All right, well that misses. The white is on fire. Oh, Gomez, you're the only one he can attack.
Except he's not there for Gomez.
But he's
Oh,
invisible. He's
no.
invisible.
Oh no, he's invisible to undead.
I'm
Oh, you're
invisible.
not there. You're not there.
Yeah,
That's right.
I'm
I
invisible
forgot.
to him.
All right, so this is what happens. But you're still in the way. So he walks in front of you, but then bumps into you because you're there. So what's it called?
Like if I I want to let him pass.
That's not how it
I'm
works.
not going to stop him.
That's not how it works.
Well, I could like allies can walk past me. We can walk past each other as allies.
True, but he's not an ally, and not only that, you like try to do that, but he's still like you're trying to dodge him. You know what? I'll give you a chance. Give me a reflex save. We'll see if you can dodge him. How about that?
Can he attack it like at an invisible object or like a big minus?
A critical failure.
Man,
You bob and he bobs, and you hit each other. So I gave you a chance.
that might be a hero point.
Well, actually this is good because there is an option. Like if he knows I'm there, then he can make a save to undo the magic and see me.
Oh, that's true.
Exactly. So I'm going to say that he bumps into you, and then he sort of like does a will saving throw to us.
Yeah. Here's what it says.
He fails. He does a single. It's a DC 18. He does a 15. So good thing it's an undead white, and he's like, huh?
Huh.
Okay. Oh, good. Yeah, an undead
Who's
creature
that?
who observes me, or who in this manner, or when who succeeds in a will save, is immune to the corpse pendant for 24
Yes.
hours.
So he tried to bump into you, but that didn't
So he
work.
did.
And now, so first action is he bumps into you. Second action is he will saves to try to find you. Third action is he tries to walk south again. So give me another reflex save to see if he gets out of the way this time. 17. I will say that you do not get out of the way, but nothing bad happens because of it. Because the DC is a little higher. It's like 19. Sharky, you're up. So he actually wasted his whole turn trying to get past the
That is
invisible wall
great.
known as Gomez.
Bumping into each other. It was like,
Yeah.
This is great.
It was like two people walking down the street. One goes left, the other one goes right, and the one goes right, the other one goes left, and they're just in front of each other, and they're trying to let each other by.
Except you're trying to like get out of the way, and this thing is like, boom. What is that? Boom. What's going on here? Why am I hitting? I can't see it. Sharky's up. There's a big, delicious undead thing in front of you.
Well, not so delicious. I mean, I'll give it a bite, but at the same time, the last one I had really tasted off. I gotta be honest. I mean, this was really past its expiration date by a long, long shot.
I think it went bad.
Yeah, I mean, it really did. So if we could, I don't know. If you guys seem to be hunting bad guys or something that I'm apparently not allowed to eat all the time. But if you could find some ones that are a little riper, I'd appreciate it.
Oh, these are really ripe. These are good, delicious. You just had an old one. This one will be better.
That's true. It's a different one.
It's like
All
a
right.
grape. Some of them are bad.
All right, let me try this one.
What's a grape?
Yeah, I also don't know what a grape is. But yeah.
Miss. You
Well,
try
I
it.
think that I only really have one move here.
Yeah, you don't have a lot of options as a Holy moly! It's still a hit. 12 points of damage. Are you gonna try to stick it?
Stick it good.
Of course, I'm going to try and stick. I think actually, let me put it this way.
Critical
It's what happens.
success. You don't stick it. It somehow you were like confused. You're like, wait, what just happened? It didn't stick to me. I'm confused.
These things are wrong, guys. They're just wrong.
they're very
I don't like
wrong.
them at all.
Yeah, that is actually good because then Sharky doesn't taste this one, so he doesn't know that this one's bad too. This is a brown grape.
Yeah, can I move away from? I'm going to move away from this one.
Oh
I don't
no,
want that.
cowardly!
No, that doesn't. That's just not right to me.
That's right.
That's just not right to me. I'm
Sharky
sorry.
doesn't like it.
I have a question. That
Yes.
where to the square to the left of where Gomez is, there's bars in front of that. Yes,
Where Gomez is? Yeah, there's bars there.
like right there.
Yeah, there's bars there.
So I can't get in that way.
No, not really. No.
Yeah, I kind of want Gomez to get out of the way.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
That's going to happen in a second.
You got a wounded one in front of you. What are you talking
No,
about?
I don't need it. I don't need any advice.
Yeah, I think you do.
I really
I think
don't.
you do.
Because
Focus
you
fire.
go next. You're gonna finish it off.
No, I'm not. It's not that bad. It's not. It's like maybe half dead.
I'm gonna delay till after Gomez, and let's see what happens.
Doggy's up.
Okay, I'm going to hit it with my maul.
What, did you want to grab flanking or?
He can't get in there. Oh, if he moves up, he can. It's true.
Oh boy, that's true. If I, Yeah, you know what? I'd rather that thing just bump up against the wall. I'm already what is my condition? Drained.
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 I'm
Yeah.
already drained one. I don't want to.
I mean, do what you want to do. I'm not trying to.
I mean, I didn't think I'd get drained. Oh, yeah. Here comes the miss parade.
You actually have a plus 11. I don't know how you keep.
Oh, there you
go.
There's the crit parade.
And I have my crit is a 14 damage.
Wow.
I roll a. Oh, that did it.
See?
Okay.
John, just remember the rule of thumb is I'm always right.
Okay. All right. All right. You know what? I'm going to apply for. I'm going to move here, and I'm going to watch you do what you do.
Oh, snap! He moved behind Sharky.
Wow.
Damn, Dougie.
The bravery is.
All right. You know what? All right. I'll move there. I'll protect Sharky. I'm protecting you, Sharky. Don't worry.
All right.
Gomez is up.
I mean, I got a turn that's not going to do anything.
Gomez, you're up.
For my first action, I move here.
He runs away. Oh, 5 feet. Okay, yeah.
And for my next action, I pull out, for my 2 last actions, I take Scrolls of Healing and get them in each hand.
Scroll of Healing in the left hand. It's Scroll of Healing of the right hand. Lomag, you're up.
Man, that's where I wanted to go.
That's where you wanted to go? Well,
Yeah.
where do you want me to move? Where do you want me to go?
I want to go there because if I go to that spot that you were just in, then only one of us can attack this thing. I want it to come out.
So you want to draw it out?
Draw it out.
Draw it out. Drown.
Shallows. Yeah. Draw it out.
all right. So how about this? How about this? Since I can move a lot, how about I go here instead? How about that?
You went into the jail cell.
I like
yeah,
that.
I'm gonna fucking hide in a corner.
You're in the jailhouse now.
Hide invisibly in a corner.
Lomag, you're up.
The brave man I am.
All right. So readied actions work how exactly? This is what I want to do. I want to move there, and I want to ready an action to do my
Attack. Yes. Yep. I
Okay,
know.
so actually what I'll do, I'll move there, I'll activate the key strike.
Well,
and I will,
that's not how it works. So if you're going to ready an action, it requires you can't ready a key strike. You have to spend 2 actions to do something that only takes 1 action.
all right, so I'll ready my flurry of blows for when that thing moves
correct.
to the south. Yep.
That is the correct action.
I say, come get some.
Basil's up.
I'll try to help draw it out. I'll move right next to you, and I will blast it with Ray of Frost.
Okay.
Nice.
There you go. 12.
Not with that roll, I won't.
It might be immune to cold though.
Well, you know.
All right, the white comes out. Now you go. You interrupt it.
Yep, there we go. Cream
So
wing.
do your flurry.
Caca.
Caca. 20.
Nice.
You hit. 7
Number
points.
2.
Nope, that's wrong. It's wrong.
I was gonna say that's.
No, I put in the wrong. I put in 40. I had an extra key.
200 points.
Good.
Something
All right,
like that.
here's
Keep
my
going.
second
Keep
attack.
going.
Maybe?
It hit.
Nice.
Wow, nice.
All right.
6 more damage.
And it needs to
Fort
make a
save.
save. Yeah. It fails.
It fails, so it loses 1 action. So this is where it gets weird. This is actually the power of Stunning Fist and moved, and then you stun it for 1 action. So then it's slowed 1, which it just spends. So it only has 1 action left,
Right.
and now it will claw you. So instead of clawing you twice, it claws you once.
I like it. And it
31.
misses. Oh no, it hits.
Jeez.
You no longer like it.
I saw the 18. I'm like, oh shit.
Is that a crit?
No, it's not a crit.
no.
It's not a crit.
Chris, has any monster ever hit you before?
Wow.
Oh, I get hit every
Oh,
time.
he gets.
I never
Oh,
get hit.
you know I was being rhetorical there. I want to be
My
really
AC
clear.
is the highest of it can possibly be, almost. And I get
Almost.
hit.
Sure.
Sure. It doesn't matter. He gets hit all the time.
He needed a 31 to hit, and he rolled a 31. I understand.
No, he actually needed 23 to hit. 8 points of damage, and give me the fort save as you feel. Oh no, I might be in the Dougie school of loserhood.
Now, this will jinx the roll, but monks have some of the best saving throws.
You,
in the
whenever
game.
you say that, you fail.
Here comes a 4.
Oh, you failed. No, you didn't. Actually,
No, I
17 is what
There
you
we
needed.
go.
You did it. You did
Nice.
it.
Exactly.
Sharky's up. Sharky is bonding with Dougie. Does Sharky do anything?
That one's the good one. That's a yummy one.
You guys are having a little conversation.
See how
over there?
nice and
Well,
green
okay.
it is?
See, actually, John, what you don't realize is you moved over and you said you were going to protect me, and I really appreciate that. I'm sending out some pseudopods to give you a little bit of a hug.
I walked into that one, so fair play.
DC 23 to keep from being grabbed.
Oh, give him a reflex save,
DC
Dougie.
23 for what?
For you.
DC 23 reflex save.
For reflex.
You fail. He's hugging you and you're stuck. You're stuck to him,
Oh
Dougie.
no!
You're protecting me.
I must at this point raise a salient point. Dougie has the bad taste on him because he got drained.
Ew.
He's got it on him.
Fine.
That's true.
No.
You can smell it on me.
Okay, no, that is a salient point. I let go, and I otherwise try and express my appreciation by waving some feathers at him.
I am emboldened by that.
Dougie, you're up.
I will save the day.
There's a lot of weird stuff going on right now.
Oh,
You do not save the day.
I so don't save the day.
You roll how are you rolling 2s, 3s, 4s?
I know,
2s?
it's just over and over.
1s, 1.
You know what? Because
Oh my
the
God.
game thinks I'm healing right now, and so it rolls as 1s and 2s and 3s.
Well, you can attack again.
So my second attack.
Yeah,
and
there you
we
go.
are. There's
Now you
another-
rolled decent. You rolled
I
an
rolled
8,
an
but
8.
guess
There
what?
we are.
Miss. Hey, you're done.
I'll help you
Gomez.
practice later.
Gomez hiding in the corner, invisible to everything bad. What are you gonna do?
I'm delaying. I'm delaying my action. I'm gonna come back in if somebody needs to get brought back up.
All right.
Lomang. Okay, this thing. If this thing goes again, it's gonna get 3 attacks off. You know
Let's
that.
end
Just start
this.
draining everyone.
Activate key strike.
Key strike. Activate. Form of an eagle.
Form of
Oh.
a hit.
You hit.
I don't like that red number.
10 points of damage. Boom.
Attack. There we go.
Oh,
Critical
that
hit.
is a crit. Wow, nice.
Light 'em up.
For 24.
Light him up. 24 damage.
Like a
Put him on the
huge-
board.
Like his jaw goes flying off as you just smash it.
Third attack incoming.
Well, he gets a fort save on those.
Yeah, he
because
does.
that
That's
was
true.
part of,
That
your
is true. Let's
story.
see the fort save. Makes it.
Yeah, he makes the fort save. Oh, by the way, you can make your key strike negative, positive, or force damage. By the way,
Right. It's I think you have to choose that, and it
You do.
stays that way. And I think I did choose that already.
oh, okay.
I think I did it as divine. I think or something. I gotta look. It's on my character sheet. All right. So this is attack number 4.
That missed. Yeah, well, that one number 8 that missed by a mile. That was a critical miss. You got one more attack.
Look at that.
Oh my
Look at that.
lord!
Good
Look
God,
at
what
that.
did you roll for that? God, he rolls a 15 minus 8 and he still hit.
Abomination. The power of the Lord.
It
Wow.
One shot.
it's dead. You killed them all.
That is super cool, and I want to raise an opportunity here. It's a little risky, but
Point of order.
a point of order. I still have 10 minutes of complete and utter imperceptibility, not even invisibility, imperceptibility to undead, and every single thing we found in here has been undead. So it might be a good idea,
To go check other rooms.
right, before we do our normal healing and stuff, especially considering we're not that beat up. Everybody get to the other side of the room, and I just go through that next door, and I go look around while I'm invisible.
It's risky though because was an ochre jelly, and that's not undead. And
I agree.
Well, and there may be a wizard if Pratchett's down here.
You're not going to get undead. What you're going to get is these are the living quarters in the study area of the boss monster, who's probably
And
not.
I am holding an umbrella while smoking a cigarette, waiting for a bus in the rain.
Yes,
right,
that's right.
but I and I do like your bravery, so I say go for it.
Yeah, but I think it's because it's like I want to, because it really galls me that I have 10 minutes of invisibility, but I only basically use it for like one attack.
Well, what? Yeah, like what are you going to use it for though?
What I want to use it for is I want to go look around and see. This is what I want to have happen. I want to open up the door, go inside, and see all kinds of mummies and specters and all of them, and just walk up to them and examine them and have them totally not see me, and then go and
Report
close the
back.
door and report to you that all
No.
that's the case, and then prepare for it, and then we attack.
I like the idea.
And if it's not undead, then they wipe the floor with you.
Yeah. But it seems like it does seem like every single thing has been undead. There's not the only other thing has been something at the bottom of the pit they were able to just completely bypass.
Right.
You know what?
I mean, we can stand in the other room, and if you yell for help and run, then we can run in.
Right.
Let's do a religion check to see how, or actually, how long does this effect last on me? Is there a spell or a effect?
Oh, you're screwed. Oh, boy.
You're screwed. You have to wait till tomorrow.
All right.
I'm not damaged, so I don't feel like I have a say. I'll go with whatever the party says.
I would like to meditate for 10 minutes and get a heal, if that's doable.
Well, that's not dealable because he's got 10 minutes
that's
of
right. That's
invisibility.
okay.
It basically stops. Are you
Yeah,
damaged?
that's exactly why. I want to scout the next room before we heal.
How damaged are you, Lomang?
I'm down 20 hit points, but I still have 4.
Yeah, I'm down 14.
I still have. All
right, yeah,
40.
go ahead. Yeah.
Let's give it a try. Let's see if we can get greedy on this little power.
You're gonna die.
I'm probably gonna die.
But we should get over here.
Yeah, I'm gonna hide over here and sort of peek around the corner and watch you.
Lomang. Well, you went into another room. Your guys are in other rooms.
You're talking about the door to the south, Seth?
I was talking about the door to the south.
Okay, let's go back then.
Oh, let's do it.
I didn't know there was a door down there.
Right,
I thought
I'll
those
hide
were double
there.
doors. This is probably go ahead, check.
But everybody stay out of sight so you don't trigger something.
Yeah, I'm very fast. I can run in there if you.
I'll stay in the corner here.
Oh well, believe me, I'll stay out of sight. Don't worry. Sharky is a.
I'm gonna hide by pretending to be a piece of furniture.
Nice.
That's true. Yeah.
I love that.
You hide in plain sight.
All right, so I still have the effect on me. We had that conversation quick, so I should have I don't know, another 9 minutes.
Basil, are you gonna stay there?
You got a few minutes left. You open up the door.
And I open up the door and I look.
You look. A square-sided pit yawns in the stone floor on the eastern side of this room. You can't see the bottom of the pit from here. On the wall above and below the pit hangs a large black metal sculpture of a mask with one starburst eye. Directly above the pit, the ceiling opens into a dark shaft leading upward. A red rug is positioned along the pit's western rim, and a wooden lectern in the room's southeastern corner holds a large book. You also see 2 very large braziers filled with fire. This appears to be some shrine or sacrificial room.
Got it.
You don't see any creatures in here. You also see an enormous large door in the southwest.
Okay, so I'm gonna close the door in this room, and I want to look at the double doors. Do the exact same trick while I still have the juice on.
Well, you actually saw the double doors leading into this room.
Oh, it's the same.
So
same room.
It's the same thing.
Same
room.
room.
So this is it. All right, so good. I'm happy about that. I'm happy I'm still alive. I report all that information. What do you guys want to do?
Let's heal up for 10 minutes.
Yeah, let's heal up.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
That.
All right, I'll do it.
So,
I'll
the
do
door.
a treat wounds on both of them. Dougie first, Lomang second.
Yeah, Steve, we can't do this simultaneously.
And I'll
can we,
meditate.
Dougie and Basil healing at the same time, the same people.
I don't know. I don't think you can, but
I don't think so either.
yeah, I don't think you can. But hey,
That's
look at that.
So that was Dougie, a regular success. Lomang, a critical success.
Oh, I need
Nice.
healing too, by the way. Let us not forget.
You don't need healing. You're
We can't
fine.
see you.
You're not undead. You can see me just fine.
I'm pretending I'm undead. I'm
Ugh, Dougie gets 3. I apologize.
yeah. That's pretty much typical.
Par for the course. And I get 30. I hope.
Yeah, you'll get like 4 times 8, like something.
6, a 5, and then a 2.
First top one is Gomez.
Awesome.
You see, here's the problem. You're wasting all your good rolls on healing, not combat. I think Dougie needs to
Train with me. I
get
think.
some book learning.
Maybe multi-class into wizard or something.
Yeah.
So while we still have Bob, does the Mimic want to do anything fun and wonderful while they're doing all this stuff?
Well, at the moment during their sort of resting and meditating, honestly, what I'm concerned about is I don't know what to do with myself. So,
And that's Gomez.
yeah, so
oh,
I'm
no,
going to
that's
need to
me.
decorate the room as much as I possibly can.
There are whites that are available for dinner over here.
No. Turned out
White.
They taste gross.
yeah.
They taste
Yeah.
gross.
I mean,
Now,
they're
there were some skeletons.
White. It's what's for dinner.
There were some skeletons around. I mean, a little bone marrow. Once
One
you crack 'em,
skeleton.
they've got
One
some-
skeleton.
Oh,
Great.
we want to
Okay.
examine that. That might be evidence. So please
Sorry?
please don't eat that. That might be evidence.
You're basically saying it, basically reaching towards my mouth.
Yeah,
Essentially.
it's
Sorry, wait,
somebody.
what?
Yeah, please don't eat the evidence.
Oh. All right. Can I redecorate the room at least? 'Cause
Yes.
This is really very ugly. I have to say what they've done with it.
We need a nice rug.
Oh, okay, cool. I'm a rug.
I think we're all healed up.
You are all healed.
So let's.
Whatever
Not-
that first
not-
one
wait,
was critical. There
Not
was a-
quite.
You got a critical success on you. So.
Not quite.
Yeah, no, you.
Do you have like 1 hit point left? Dude?
Yes, one. Yeah, but that would have been. He didn't even bother rolling it because he got a crit on you. I think.
No, he did roll it, and I only got 20. I needed 21.
No, he just did another one on you.
Oh, did he?
No,
Yeah.
no. That was on
So we got,
Gomez. That was Gomez and Dougie.
Oh, Gomez and Dougie got it.
Okay, 2 words. Heal me.
Yeah.
You're
No.
down 1 hit point. You're down 1 goddamn hit point.
All right, let's search this room then.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
Yeah. So we bust in their search room.
Dougie, let's check for traps.
No,
This looks
you,
like a
you
big
go.
trap. I don't know how to do the trap.
I'll check the door. Well, no, we already went in and looked for traps.
It's one of our many
It's
other
fine.
thieves
It's
can
fine.
do that.
This is the room you went in. So you go into the room, and this is interesting. The pit is 10 by 10. It is filled with long metal spikes at the bottom and the sides of the pit. And above it is another trapdoor entrance. So now you think, oh man, some of those trapdoors led into this pit.
Ugh.
Check this out, Sharky. This is an ambush trap. This is something you might want to check out.
All right.
Now, this is something interesting that all of the guards know right away. In their training, they recognize this as a shrine to the dead god of thievery, secrets, and assassination,
Norgorber?
Norgorber,
Yeah, I know that. I know that god. That god's very evil.
and
Ugh.
particularly the murderous father Skinsaw aspect. As guards of Absalon, you easily recognize the mask and his holy symbol.
Wow. Is that mask reachable, or is that like over the pit?
It's over the pit.
We have someone with mage hand, I believe, right?
Yes, we do. I could press to digitate things.
By the way, the pit is 10 feet deep. The spikes are covered with gore, dry blood, bits and pieces of humanoids everywhere.
Wow.
Okay, as a bit of a meta question about this shrine to the god of thieves, isn't part of the whole point of becoming a thief so you don't have to do what God says?
It's funny that you say that. And on that, from my legal lore, my society lore, and my knowledge of the underworlds, I talked to him a bit about the Skinsaw cult from the entirely different adventure path. And I've heard the records of this other cult, and I talked to him a little bit about that.
Tell us about it.
All right,
I'd be
sure.
curious myself as the GM if you know some stuff.
It was what? It was like one of the first adventure paths. It's really famous.
Oh, I know. But what about it? Do you remember?
Yeah, it's a Skinsaw. I personally, I have forgotten the details, but Gomez knows, and you, the listener, I advise you to go and explore that adventure path because it's a classic.
All right, good to know.
Yes. Well, the Skinsaw cult is horrible. In fact, the mask looks like a patchwork of humanoid flesh stitched together with black wire. It has a bulbous orange eye crafted from glass of some sort and a wide row of teeth. So, yeah, this is really, really bad. There is a large book on the lectern as well as a prayer rug. There you go.
This was one of those gods that became a god by ascending through the Starstone
Oh,
trial.
it's one of those.
Yeah,
Oh, good
Starstone trial.
That is correct.
Do you know about that stuff?
I do know about that. I know that Caden Calais did it drunk.
Yes. Yeah,
Yes.
that's my god.
I think he did it drunk on a bet.
Yeah, he did. Yep, that's true.
So let's get some mage hand going. Let's get that mask. If anybody
Oh, actually, I
can.
just have prestidigitation. I don't have formal mage hand. I just have prestidigitation.
Oh.
But I think
Okay.
you found one in that spell book, but you don't know it yet, probably.
No,
It's a
I'm a sorcerer. I have to do it
cantrip?
intuitively.
cantrip? Can't Basil read
One
a
thing I
cantrip?
could do is I could summon an elemental and have him do his dirty work for us.
It would take an hour per level of the spell to learn it. And actually, I'm not even sure I can do that because it would be... It's tough to do my daily preparations to get that spell.
Right.
Well, you can climb over there and try to get it. Lomang, if you fall in, it doesn't look like it's too much damage. I mean, it's only 10-foot spike pit. How bad could that be?
Wait, where is this thing?
I could do it on the theory that I can feather fall if I...
Wait, guys. I could also realize this. It would cost a slot, but I would put this slot against the healing I'll have to give you if you try any of this stuff. That I can summon an air elemental and just have him go get it.
That's true. I like that idea.
I like that idea.
I feel pretty confident in my climbing, but...
Or do we want to finish... do we want to finish,
That's true.
find Cratchit and we can pick up this thing on the way out?
That's true.
We
We don't need
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
There's a spell book, though. Is that spell book like something that either you might want?
None of you have looked at the book yet. There's a big
I
book.
ain't looking at it. I'm Dougie. I don't.
I'll take a look at the book. I know
stuff.
many things. Did you say which southeast corner?
Yeah, you there's a lectern and there's a book right where you are, Basil.
All right, let me take a look at it.
Okay, you open up the book.
Take a look. It's in a book.
Well, you open up the book.
And I'm driven insane.
It looks like the leather-bound book. Oh, wait. That's not leather. Oh, that's right. That's human skin. Sorry. The human skin-bound book that has become leather. You open it up, and the vellum-soaked pages appear to be all written in different types of blood.
Oh, of course they are.
I know. Like, at this point, if it was cow leather, I would consider that weird.
Yeah.
I would be like, what's that about?
At least it's vellum. It could be worse if it's parchment. So vellum is not human.
Yeah, so there is lots of fun depictions of how he killed his victims, and it's all written in what you probably guess is the victim's blood in detail.
Is it like creepy hymn book with like songs about killing people too?
No, it's actually not. It's just a journal.
Oh, lovely.
Some people keep journals about what they did today, their secrets, their wishes. In this case, he writes about...
As gross as it is also evidence. It is basically a confession.
Sure.
Not only that, all the names on that list, they're all in here. Everyone that was missing has been listed in here in detail.
I'll look toward the ends and see if I can find the names of the kids and see what's became of them.
Yeah, they were part of a very successful experiment.
Whether we found them or not, they're likely to be dead. Okay. And very successful experiment means weird undead twins that can communicate with each other in some way.
Yes.
Lovely.
Wow.
Other than that, yeah, it looks like he writes in different moods. Sometimes he seems to be in a good mood. Sometimes he's upset. He's all over the place in terms of his prose. It's not very well done.
The old lady invited me to tea again.
What is up?
I think I won't kill her today.
Yes. Sharky, although he knows it's probably not a good idea, is looking at that gore and thinking, that might be tasty. Maybe. It's a little old and crusty, but the shark spikes might damage your.
That's right.
Yeah, I don't like the wire thing. Yeah.
Sharky, my mother tells me to try something new every day.
All right. Well, that's what I'm going to do.
What's the deal with this rug?
The rug is a prayer rug, also of Norgerber.
Is it magical? That rug might be magical.
It is magically beautiful if you're into Norberger. But there's no magic.
And I am not.
There's no magic in this room, by the way, that you can sense. There's only one door left. I wonder what that goes to.
I better get some healing before that door, but okay.
An all-you-can-eat buffet.
You've been listening to Roll for Combat, Agents of Edgewatch. If you have a question or comment for the show, please visit us at rollforcombat.com. You can also find us and play various games on our Discord channel at discord.rollforcombat.com.